protein sorting and targeting. You have already know how protein is synthesized in our cell by the process of translation, followed by transcription as per the genetic code. Now, once protein is produced in the ribosome, its main purpose of that protein is to work, but where different proteins are produced which has to be located in different organelles of the cells or even secreted through the plasma membrane for their work outside the cell. Sometimes to the mitochondria, sometimes to the lysosomes. So the protein not only has to be synthesized and there should be modification, post-translational modification for preparation of a functional protein, but that function should be in some particular location of the cells. So that is very important. Not only important that protein has to be synthesized properly, but it is also equally important that protein has to be sorted and targeted to the particular organelles or parts of the cells where it is required to work. So this is the way, the introduction by which the protein are sorted and targeted to that particular regions. Next please. So what is protein targeting? Protein targeting or protein sorting is the mechanism by which a cell transports protein to the appropriate positions in the cell or outside of it. So there are different parts of the cells: plasma membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosome. So even some proteins are secreted outside. So protein is once produced in the ribosome has to be transported, and some important mechanisms are there to get that protein transported in a particular location. Next please. So both in prokaryotes as well as eukaryotes, the newly synthesized protein must be delivered to a specific subcellular location or exported from the cell for correct activity. This phenomena is called protein targeting, as I have already told you. Now, protein targeting is necessary for proteins that are destined to work outside the cytoplasm, and this delivery process is carried out based on information contained in the protein itself. When a protein is synthesized in the ribosome, it is already have the information with it, so that this protein is destined to that particular organ. Correct sorting is crucial for the cell, because until and unless protein is not being able to reach the particular organelles or particular site, the protein will not be able to work, and so that errors can lead to different disease. So here we are going to give you the idea how the protein is sorted and targeted. Next please. So there are basically two ways of protein targeting pathways. One is post-translational, another is co-translational. Post-translational means protein is first produced in the ribosome and kept for some time there, and they are ultimately directed to the different organelles. But in the co-translational mechanisms, they are translated. As soon as they are translated, they are transported, and through the secretory vehicles, they are liberated from the cells and get their positions further outside the cells. So, two mechanisms works for different types of protein, as I have already given the list. Excepting the chloroplasts, which is actually destined for the plant cells, other organelles are equally evident in the human cells. Next please. So how protein gets transported through different barriers, mainly the membranes. So there are different membranes. Not only plasma membranes, the organelles also have membranes, mitochondrial membrane, lysosomal membrane, nuclear membrane. How they are transported? There are certain channels or transporters like gated transport. When they are going to be internalized in the nuclear, they use the gated transport, voltage gated or ion gated transport. The transmembrane transport, when they are going to be targeted to mitochondria, peroxisome, the transmembrane transport is very, very important. And vesicular transport, they are actually transported as a vesicle right from the endoplasmic reticulum to the Golgi apparatus, and they are actually secreted outside the plasma membrane. So these are the basic ways the proteins are changed, are shifted to different compartments. Next please. Here is the way that proteins get through in the endoplasmic reticulum, how they are going into the endoplasmic reticulum. You know, ribosomes, most of the ribosomes are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, they are nearby and the membrane, and protein is produced, synthesized in the ribosome. Here different polyribosomes has been given, and this is the mRNA code, and the protein is synthesized as a peptide. These are the peptide is coming out through the ribosome. But these peptide, how they go and enter the endoplasmic reticulum? The endoplasmic reticulum has certain receptors. These are known as SRPR or docking protein, also known as docking protein. They are receptor which receives the peptide. But how they receive? How they know that these are the proteins which are meant for endoplasmic reticulum? All these proteins have signal recognizing particle or signal recognizing portion. So when protein is synthesized, as per the genetic code imprinted on it, the signal peptide is first produced. And this signal peptide actually meant for the endoplasmic reticulum, which match up the SRPR and takes the help of that SRPR, protein is taken up into the endoplasmic reticulum. From there, within the endoplasmic reticulum, they are shifted from other side of the endoplasmic reticulum membrane by a particular lipid transporter. You have probably been told about the dolichol, which helps in transporting that protein, and they from there to the luminal surface they are secreted. So this way a protein newly synthesized in the ribosome are taken up in the endoplasmic reticulum. So they are targeted to the endoplasmic reticulum. Next please. So from endoplasmic reticulum, there are different ways the protein can be sorted. Now, there can be some protein can be in the endoplasmic reticulum itself. Some protein shifted to cis Golgi, then medial Golgi, then trans Golgi, and then it can be shifted to lysosomes in cell surface or in the secretory vesicles. So how they are targeted? Which protein goes where? Who knows? The genetic code knows it. The gene has already given that signals, and that signals is imprinted in the protein itself. As per the genetic code, the signal peptide sequence are produced. And that signal peptide sequence helps the protein to enter the endoplasmic reticulum membrane that I have already told you. Similarly, the amino terminal KDEL, you know, the single alphabet which actually denotes for different amino acids, lysine, aspartic acid, glutamate and leucine. If this has this type of sequence, they are meant for the luminal surface of the endoplasmic reticulum. Now, NLS, that means proline, lysine, alanine, lysine, valine, etc. These are the sequence. Protein containing this sequence are actually targeted to nucleus. Similarly, PTS, serine, lysine and leucine. If this has the signal peptide with imprinted with that protein, that will be targeted to peroxisome. Now, during the transport from endoplasmic reticulum through Golgi, there is a lot of post-translation modification, glycosylation. So, among the most important glycosylation is by mannose 6-phosphate residues. Some protein has glycosylated mannose 6-phosphate, and these protein are actually targeted towards lysosome. So, if there is some defect, maybe in the genetic code, maybe in the process of transcription and translation, there is some problem of this single peptide which actually imprinted along with the genetic code. There is some problem, there is some error, and protein cannot be located in that particular organ, causing some disease. As for example, Joubert syndrome, infantile left some disease, and eye cell disease. What is eye cell disease? It is nothing but when lysosome looks like a bag of water only. There is no lysosomal enzymes or proteins which can enter the lysosomes. So lysosomes, which is the cellular digestive organelles, cannot be working because they are lacking that sort of enzymes. So eye cell disease also as a consequence of this type of error in the protein targeting and protein sorting. This is the basic idea how protein is targeted and sorted. Thank you for sound listening.